Hello. Aniviod, yes. It looks like you are the first one to arrive. Hello. Just giving everybody a few minutes to get on, get settled before we jump into this. Well, that's exciting. What are we playing tonight? Yes, we're gonna give him the little Redux treatment. And then we're building Yon, ironically, the week after, so... Or we have Yon built, where he'll be releasing the week after, so we'll get the Yasuo brothers back to back. It's exciting. Ooh, that's cool, Scott. Very cool, very cool. Check and see if the build stream guru is going to be joining us. Oh, Niviod, I'm telling you, Udyr is gonna come as soon as they do the rework. I would hate to build him only to have to remake him immediately, or for him to immediately become out of date. That kind of just happened with Olaf and his little mini rework, and it made me sad. So, we're definitely gonna be waiting for his rework to be done. Heimerdinger, though, I think he's been on the polls, but is he on the poll right now? Is he on the poll right now? No, he's on the poll right now, but he has been on the poll a few times. He just doesn't seem to have the drive from other people to carry him through, I guess. By the way, let me know if the music's too loud, guys. Alright. I'm gonna give him a minute to respond, and if he doesn't respond, then we'll just jump right in. In the interim, though, we could take a look at the OG build of Yasuo. We went, I still stand by this build. I just don't think, I don't think, it's as good as it could be, you know? I think we made some choices. I think I made some choices that I would probably change now, and that's kind of what the point of this is, right? But there's a lot of cool things here. So, Yeah, I agree. I think Heimer's gonna be an artillerist. I would be shocked if he wasn't. But yeah, all right. He hasn't gotten back to me, so let's just jump into it. So we got the Monsters of the Multiverse release. So we have a bunch of new races to work with. Now these are more of your monstrous races, but I did want to kind of scroll through here and see if we got any cool human ones that we could use for Yasuo. I'm assuming not, since they're mostly monstrous races. Try to get Steel Wind Strike for Yasuo's R. Yeah, I mean, that would be cool, but, you know, the first thing to keep in mind with that, right, is that that's a 5th level spell, and it's a 5th level ranger and wizard spell. So that's tough. That's a lot of levels to commit down a non-martial path, or the ranger path. But I think I think it's what 17 you have to be to get 5th level spells as a ranger. Yeah, 17. So we'd have to go 17 ranger. And I don't think we get enough of, I don't think we get enough utility out of Ranger to go 17 levels into it. So. Yep, that's someone's idea, was to do a Bladesinger Wizard. Which I'm not ruling out entirely or anything, so we can keep it in there. Yeah, okay, so what do we need? We need a little bit of critical strike. We need a little bit of a shield here. With our Q, we need some way to do a thrust, you know, so a little bit of bonus damage. Maybe the Battle Master maneuver of lunging strike. Let's see, for the tornado, we could do a couple things. I mean, Bladesinger, I mean, especially since we did the monk one last time, I mean, Bladesinger might actually be a cool way to do it this time. Mark of passage for race. Whoop, that's not what I wanted. Oh yeah, Ska, this will be definitely come up as a video. Yep, this is gonna be, this will probably release, my plan is to release this one on Saturday. Or Yon, we'll see which, I think it'll be Yasuo, but we'll see how it actually turns out. Aniviad, oh, you're using the Rumble build, that's awesome. How's he playing? Is he working out well? That was a fun one. Bladesinger and Kensei. Well, I don't know what we would need from Kensei. But we're getting ahead of ourselves. Let's go with Variant Human. Don't care about the language. For ability score improvement, we'll keep that. We'll skip that. For our feet, obviously, we're gonna want to get mobile. If it would let me click that. Where are you at? Mobile. So if we do Kensei Monk, let's take a look. I don't think we even need to do Kensei Monk anymore, thanks to Tasha's. Let me check though. Let me see if I'm remembering that correctly. Nope. Yeah, see, we can, thanks to Tasha's, we can use dedicated weapon. We don't even need to go Kensei Monk. The only thing we need to do is get proficiency with it. Ooh, wow. Kevin, welcome. Wow, okay, so and then what do we get for our initial Disciple of the Elements? I definitely don't want to go all 17 levels like we did in the last one. Hey, Dial. Can we get any of our wind moves? Oh, we can do Fist of Unbroken Air. Oh, and Rush of Gale Spirits. Oh, okay, so we could do this. Okay, so we could do like this, right? We could do Fighter. We only need 3 levels of Monk. I don't know why I'm doing that like that. 3 Monk elements. We can do 3 Fighter. 11 Blade Singer. Although, I need to brush up on Blade Singer again real quick, because I don't make too many Blade Singers. Okay, blah, blah, blah. Don't do that. Don't care. Okay. So, Blade Song. I mean, Blade Song, I don't honestly know what this really gives us. I guess we get a little bit of an AC bonus. So the point of the wizard levels is to try and get Steel Wind Strike for Yasuo's ult. Oh wait, but 5 times 2 minus 1 is only 9. We only need 9 levels of Blade Singer, actually. Okay. But the problem is right now our multi-classing is a lot. Our requirements, because we got Dex, Wiz, and Intelligence. We still have 5 levels to work with. Yeah, 5 levels to work with. So I like the Element Monk because I like Fist of Unbroken Air as our Q. As like our tornado Q. True, true. So yeah, since we went champion on the last one, I think we'll go samurai on this one. Even though champion gives you the extra crit, which I feel like is still better. I'll probably die on that hill. But let's try this. Let's just try how see how this looks, right? So our passive will be, let's get it started. So we'll start off the build as a fighter. So we can get the martial weapon proficiencies. We're gonna go 8 levels of fighter, but not off the bat. Let's do 3 levels of monk and 9 levels of wizard. Just run this through real quick, right? So our W will be wind wall. How inventive. Our R will be steel wind strike. Damien, we have Yon queued up. He is built and he is coming out most likely next week, but we did build him on the last stream. Our E is the mobile feat. Our Q is, what is, so we have fighting spirit. What is our Q? It's fist of unbroken air. Right? So go through that real quick. Check our optional features. Oh, those are already there. All right, so we'll do proficiencies later. Our fighting style is going to be dueling because we're going to use our long sword with one hand. Yone is an undead warlock. I can't remember how we went with him, Dow, but remind me after we finish, and we'll check that before we do the QA stuff. I forget exactly what we went with him. Let's see. Monastic tradition. We're going Way of 4 Elements again. And we're going to pick Fist of Unbroken Air. And I think we can grab Wait, do wizards not learn wind wall? Am I drunk? Oh, shoot. Oh, shoot. Guys. Wizards don't learn wind wall. Oh, man. Well, that is a that's a predicament. Well, I think we just scrapped wizard. I think we just scrapped wizard, but it's okay. But it's okay. I have an idea. I have an idea. I have an idea. Later, wizard, you nerd. Rank this back down to 6 just for now. See what our other levels play with in a second. Ten levels of bard for some magical secrets. Steel wind strike. Wind wall. Got him! We did it. Absolutely did it. Just some guy with a sword? I did see that you suggested that earlier. You absolutely did. I won't let anyone take that away from you. Let's go. And then I think we just bump the monk up to 4, actually, for the extra monk level. And for the ASI. Give us another fighting style. Oh, we get dueling from there. Then let's come back up to fighter here and let's get a different fighting style. Oh, we'll get superior technique, right? And then we'll do lunging attack. Boom. Damien, yes, Kha'Zix is definitely gonna come, but he needs to live through the pools first, my dude. Wait, Dial. I feel like I don't know if you're being I don't know if you're kidding or not, but I actually don't use the Bard class very often. Or at least I don't feel like I do. You know, if you guys want to prove me wrong, I'm down to be proven wrong. But I actually feel like I don't use the Bard very often. It's one of my, like, one of the ones I don't feel like I go to. Ooh, actually, and then we can just mobile flourish. I like this a lot. I like this a lot. I like how we stumbled into it accidentally, and it's amazing. Inappropriate Aniviad, but I also am not saying you're wrong. All right. All right. I'm pretty happy with this. So we got our wind wall, and we got deflect missiles we'll talk about. This is very surprising. In a good way. Alright, so equipment. We don't need armor, because we have unarmored... What's it called? Unarmored defense, thanks to Monk. We do need our longsword. Back to here. So we have charisma, wisdom, and dexterity. Now, our wisdom is going to be our saves for these two abilities. And our charisma is going to be our saves for... Is Steel Wind Strike a save, I assume? Oh, I don't have to... They just come with it. I'll have to look in a second. It's not going to let me do this until then, so... Let's do this... Alright, so we're definitely going to want dexterity as our highest. Dump strength. Average intelligence. Oh, wait, sorry. No, we can have an average strength, but we have to dump intelligence, obviously. 13 in wisdom, 14 in charisma, 12 in con. To be clear, we have to dump intelligence because any champion that needs to go 0 and 10 to actually be valuable has a below average IQ. Wisdom for multi-classing, charisma for multi-classing, and I think that's the more dominant one anyway. And dexterity is obviously going to be our max. Hey, Sage. Oh, you're right. We need the flute. Good catch. Cannot forget the flute. Very important. For our background, I think we're going to go... I like Hermit or Far Traveler. I forget which one we did originally. Oh, Exile. Oh yeah, nope, Exile, that's right. When you're right, you know? Wait, did I make that myself? Was that a custom background? Oh, I did, it is a custom background. Look at me. Sage, no! What have you done? How did you lose her? I didn't realize I made that custom, by the way. That's hilarious. Could do Outlander. Ooh, could do Outlander. And the background feature is Wanderer isn't always lost. Nailed it. Just some guy with a sword. You are 2 for 2 tonight. 2 for 2. Oh my goodness. And we get to choose our musical instrument. Okay, we need a special shout out for just some guy with a sword. With a sword. Killing it. 2 out of 2. Suggestions. Hero tier. Languages. Nobody cares about languages. It's all about... we'll take wisdom here at the beginning so everything's averaged out. Or evened out. Alright. Now let's get into... Let's get into... What do we need to do here? We got our equipment. Got our ASI. Oh, but our wisdom is going to increase our armor class as well. I forgot about that. We'll have to figure that out. We have plenty of ASIs though, so. Alright. So we'll do our varying human proficiency last. But we'll go ahead and grab acrobatics for sure for being able to dash around and whatnot. We have athletics already. Do insight. We get a bonus proficiency in persuasion. Man, this with all these proficiencies, we are going to be in expertise. This is going to be a really fun build. Grab intimidation. Actually, we can grab intimidation from fighter, can't we? Can we not? Yeah. Rather grab intimidation there. Because we're probably gonna do our bard levels last. Our path will be probably just like this, right? 6 fighter, 4 monk, 10 sword bard. Well, Sage, I hope that's not the case. I hope you survive, buddy. We'll do nature, sleight of hand. Oh, performance, obviously, with the flute. Duh. What was I thinking? We'll take expertise in athletics and acrobatics for our movement across the battlefield. And down here, we'll pick performance for our flute and intimidation. Because at this point, you'll have your 0 and 10 power spike, so your enemies will be crapping themselves. And what about monk? Nothing for monk. All right, ASI time. All right, so we're getting our fighter stuff first. So let's see if there's any feats we really want. Who's your replacement, Sage? Let's think here. So we already have mobile. Is a coffee lock like a sore lock? I recognize the term, but I can't remember what it is. So we could go, oh no, we can't. Or wait, What's it called? Why is my brain not working? So we could, this is a hypothetical, right? We could go Martial Adept to get another Battle Master die, or a superiority die, but I don't know. I don't really feel like we need it. And then the longsword, I believe, is slashing damage. Slashing. So we can take a look at Slasher. But I think it's just a, if I remember right, Slasher's a slow. Yeah, so it doesn't have a slow. Yeah. So, I don't think we actually, I just don't think we need anything, honestly. Well, I am biased, Sage. I would always prefer that you make something from, you know, from more builds, because I always love hearing about how you guys play them. Obviously, do whatever makes you happy, but gun to my head, I say you pick one of our builds, because I love hearing how they play. Yeah, I don't think we need any feats. And if we need them later, we'll come back and get them, but I don't think we do. So, max dexterity first. Boom. Bard's last. Now here's the question, right? I think we do our wisdom. Oh, I didn't look. I was supposed to look up Steel Wind Strike and see whether there was a save or an attack. Oh, melee spell attack. Ah, shoot. So that's gonna be charisma. I mean, I think with our AC... Oh, wait. I think with our AC at an 18, I think we can just go charisma first. And just max our charisma so we have the... Oh, wait. I'm looking at the wrong character. That's the old Yasuo. Yeah, I think with an AC of 17, I think we can go get our charisma first. And, what's it called? And make our Steel Wind Strike hit more likely. I think that's more important. Yeah, Scott, we got mobile with our variant human feat. And we'll do... I guess we'll just do insight. Slick, welcome. Wait, you were missed. I hope you enjoyed Warhammer though. But boy did we make, we did a thing. How low will the key save be if we're not increasing it? So it's at so for our key attack, our key feature, right? We have it at, where are you at? So it's a DC 16. But I think I would rather, Kevin, I would rather Steel Wind Strike. Oh wait, this is old. Wait, sorry, refreshing it. Oh wait, no, it's right either way. I think I would rather Steel Wind Strike have a plus 11 than worry about that being a plus 16. Although maybe instead we could bump up Wisdom 2 instead of maxing Charisma. What do we think about that? So we'll make them Wisdom is 16 and Charisma an 18. Search up coffee luck. I will actually search up coffee luck while I wait for Kevin to respond, because I like, or someone to respond. Okay, so it is a sore lock. Okay. Oh, I see. Oh, I see. Okay. Tile. Oh, man. I don't know. It's gonna be tough. I think we gained a lot by dumping all those levels in Monk and getting it back in Bard and Fighter. I feel like we got more out of it. Oh, I didn't see that. I'm scrolling up. I see it now. Sorry about that. Oh, so as long as you never sleep, you have infinite sorcery points and therefore infinite slots. Oh. Oh, that is interesting. Okay, I understand the coffee part now. All right. So I need to go back and change one of these to a wisdom. I will change the monk one to wisdom. And then other than that, I think that's it. Let's run through it, right? So we got our fighting spirit to give us some temporary HP. Give us our 5 temporary HP right there. We have our Q with lunging attack from superior technique. Fist of Unbroken Air and Rush of the Gale Spirits. Those are from the monk levels down here. Our elemental disciplines. Let's check and make sure we have our wind wall and our steel wind strike. Yes, we do. Our mobile flourish is our bard. And we have the mobile app. Mobile app, yep. Mobile feet is what I meant to say. And we also have Step of the Wind to let us dash as a bonus action as well. And Steel Wind Strike. I mean, I think that's it, guys. I think that is a solid, better... I think it's a much better build than we did for Yasuo. First of all, the original Yasuo build was just me doing it by myself without other people. Not only have I gained experience in 2 years, but, you know, having other people here to talk it out with me also made it much better. Let's take a look. So we got an extra point in armor class. We got... Oh, whoops. I need to make this... Oh, I forgot one thing. Gotta make that a dedicated weapon. There we go. Alright. So, dedicated weapon lets us use this longsword as a, what's it called? Oh, thank you. Yeah, I definitely think we did good. We did as good as we could. So let's compare, right? So let's just just across the sheets, right? So this Yasuo got a little more walking speed from the extra levels in Monk. We're only at a 50 here thanks to the mobile feat, and we're getting 10 more from just regular Monk as well. I think 3rd level Monk gives us that anyway. Or maybe it's 4th. Where is it? I know we're getting it from there. Oh, it's 2nd level, sorry. Huh. So we're getting 10 more from mobile and 10 more from unarmored movement. We got 20 less hit points. We have a higher initiative and higher AC. Take a look at our weapons. So we have a 1d8 longsword versus the rapier that you could use. We have an extra point in our dexterity. Oh, we didn't even take Fists of Unbroken Air. I wonder why. Back when we did this originally. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Plus, we have all that Bardic Inspiration that we can use to help other people out on our team. The Fighting Spirit we can use to get advantage on our attacks. I mean, this is just a better build. Period. All right. Well, we got the Yasuo out of the way. Although, in a good way, I'm very excited. Who should you build, Lilia or Gwen? Lilia or Gwen? Man, I liked both of them. Who did I like better, though? Take a look. Oh yeah, we had to redo Gwen. This is the one we did to Gwen as a bard. Oh. Well, Sage, you know, gun to my head, it depends on what your group needs, right? If you need any sort of martialness at all, I think Gwen 2 Electric Boogaloo's got your back. She is pretty cool. But, you know, if you guys need magic, I think Lilia has a way more magical utility from control to damage. She is much better utility, so do with that what you will. Aniviad, I have not done Vex. But it's time for our QAs. So we're going all the way to the top. Oops. All the way to the top. And I'm going to go through these, and I'll read your guys' questions as well. Ah, look at me. I thought we would do this once a month. I'm so silly. Oh my goodness. That one's out of date, Alex. What has been my favorite build so far? Now, see, that's tricky. Because I have atrocious memory. But if I had to pick my favorite build, man, they had a lot of good ones. And so many of them just like, oh, good talk, Sage. I'll catch you later. Thanks for jumping on. I always appreciate having you talk for a little bit. There's so many that, like, when we build them, it's like, oh my god, this is perfect, right? I think Asol's definitely one of my favorites, because that's when we got the, we had, I think it was Dial, actually, who gave us the Melf's Minute Meteors. I think it was Dial. That was pretty good. And I love stuff like that. I do. That's the kind of stuff that makes me happy. Those kind of, like, jokes. Man. It's definitely up there. Zerath was pretty cool too. Oh, I did like the Mordekaiser build too. Oh, so like there was one that definitely took us like 2 hours. Wasn't it Rel? Was it Rel that took us 2 hours because we were like arguing over like we were debating about like how to do her mounts. Was that her? Or was it Sejuani? Was it Rel or Sejuani or something? We were struggling with like a mount or something and we went at it for like 2 hours. Oh man. I also really like the Rengar build. Alawi is really cool because I think she's very unique. Yeah, we did do a Mordekaiser build. Fighter, Warlock, Warforged. He was pretty fun. So yeah, I mean, I could talk about all these builds forever. I've had so much fun building and stuff with you guys. So, do I think I could have done a build better if Tasha's was out earlier? Oh my god, yes. Okay. Do you guys understand how many times people have complained to me about Set? Like, because he could have been the unarmed fighting style, but it wasn't, Tasha's wasn't out yet, and D&D Beyond didn't use it. Like, they didn't have it out, and I couldn't use it. So yes, the answer is yes, I could have done builds much better with Tasha's out sooner. Since I use D&D Beyond to make my builds, why don't I use the new stat rolling system, since rolling is always fun? I don't like rolling when you're giving out pre-made builds for people. I like using the standard array just because like it's a set amount. Oh, that's good to hear, Doss. I appreciate that. The amount of variability that comes into a rolling system using rolls versus the standard array just makes like kind of like my suggestions kind of meaningless, right? Because like, well, if I got an 18 in strength on my custom roll, well, then I'm probably not going to use my ASIs to get up there, right? So that's kind of why I do the standard array. So when I make my ASIs, I can give you good suggestions based on what you're likely going to be rolling towards, or, you know, trying to max and stuff. When is everyone's favorite sad mummy boy? We actually did build a Moo already. I just saw his name on here somewhere. He was a little more recent, I think, than these ones. But we did build him. He's up here somewhere. Well, not this recent, though. Where are you? Wait, am I drunk? I could have swore we did. Yeah, we did. Yeah, Point Pie is a pretty good option. Current opinion on Seraphine. I like Seraphine. I think she gets a lot of hatred for, you know, somewhat valid reasons, but I think it's a little dramatic. Which champion do you find the most satisfying to play as? Which champion do I find the most satisfying to play as? Oh man. So I really enjoy Xerath. You know, if you guys like Zwag, I really love just sniping people with my Q or chasing them down with my ult. That's always fun. And, you know, being a complete cancer in ARAM, that's always fun. So probably Xerath is probably my best answer. Jennifer is, you know, very similar reason. I think that, although it might actually be Jhin, because I don't know if there's anything more satisfying than Flash fourth shotting someone and just knowing that you've dumpstered them and ruined their day. But that might also be because I'm a bad person. Who's my favorite jungler and why? So my favorite jungler, I'm gonna answer this with 2, right? I know it's kind of, so my favorite jungler, like if I was trying to play serious, would be AP, or not serious, but like, you know, I would pick AP Shyvana as my favorite, like, that I'm actually trying to play as. And then my favorite to actually play is Lee Sin, because I love doing flash kicks and trying to insect people. I do it like successfully like 1 out of every 5 tries, but when you land the flash Qs and the flash kicks, man, is it satisfying. Or like when you throw your Q and predict their flash, that is some good stuff. All right, catch you later, Nivea. Thanks for staying on. I appreciate it. Who's the best champion in your opinion? Why is it Darius? King is one of my favorite people that I've met through this process. He is our server troll, and I very much appreciate him. He's wonderful. What are we gonna do when we finish building all the champions? I don't think we'll ever finish building all the champions, honestly. But we've talked about it, and I think we have a couple options. You know, there's a bunch of other games that I enjoy playing. We might branch out into those, but still keep the Dorans and Dragons, because, you know, that's where we started as. There's lots of options in Legends of Runeterra. There's a whole bunch of ideas. So, looking at R2Ks, what got you into making LoL characters in D&D? Oh, how did he play in Tomb of Horrors? That's awesome. So what got me into making LoL characters in D&D was, I mean, if you guys aren't familiar with Tulok, I started watching his builds, and I was talking to my brother about them, and we started just, like, we'd have these Sunday dinners, where we have dinner with my family every Sunday night, and we would talk about, like, his idea, how he showed me like a way to build characters in a cool way, and I was like, oh, well, that's really cool. Like, okay, so we can take, you know, characters and make them in D&D, right? And he's like, the first one we talked about was Annie, and ironically, I don't actually know if we've actually built Annie, but Annie was the first one we talked about. And we were gonna make her. We were like, oh yeah, well, she would be, you know, a warlock, and we did all these champions. We kept talking about it. And then finally I was just like, all right, well, let's just try and make a YouTube video. And, you know, I've just learned so much from there, and we've grown the channel so much from there. So just Sunday night conversations with my brother, and, watching Tulok is what got me into the idea. What do you plan on doing with awkward champions? Well, we built Yuumi and Zoe, so we're just gonna push right through them and build them. But we did have a long talk in those videos about flavoring and working with your DM, because they are definitely awkward. Although now, of course, you know, this new book comes out, right, guys? The where is it at? Monsters of the Multiverse, right? Where they updated their races. And now your tabaxis can be small. So Yuumi could be a small tabaxi. Wish we had had this before. And then this is just them talking about the question. What do I think about the League of Legends community? Oh boy. Oh boy. What do I think about the League of Legends community? With the ones of you that, like, the community that I interact with, like, through you guys and stuff, you know, pretty much everyone is awesome. There's a couple people who are kind of, you know, the stereotypical YouTube commenters, but, like, for the most part, everyone I interact with through this channel is amazing. Now, in game, I can't say the same thing. I think there's a lot of toxicity, but, you know, that's, you know, the same cliched answer that anyone else would have, honestly. Dial has a question. Let's hear it. Who is the best, and why am I in 5th place? Who is the best? Who is the best of whom? I don't understand your question, and I'm afraid to answer it. So I'm gonna let you clarify while I read what led you to start the channel. Oh, which we already answered. Excuse me. Oh my god, sorry, I tried to mute that. Oh, sorry about that. What is my favorite build? I think we just talked about that, and I did not have a good answer. I said basically like 100 of them. But do we plan to revisit the old builds? Yeah, I mean, we just reduxed Yasuo, and I think Ezreal is also another one that, you know, just needs to be redone. I think Arcane Archer doesn't hold up as well as some of the newer options we have. So yeah, I would definitely like to revisit that. What has been my favorite character, D&D character, to play or see being played? Oh, the best subscriber, of course. Well, the best subscribers, there's two of them. The two best people that I've met as part of this, you know, this experience are Mr. Kage and King. They've been with me from very, very early on. They're two people that I basically call my actual real life friends now. We play D&D together. We play League together. It's really nice. And then, you know, can't forget to mention Slick. You know, he's been with us. He's the build stream guru for a reason. You know, he's been with us, you know, as early as those guys. We just don't interact with personally as much, but he's out here every Sunday pretty much, or, you know, every build stream, helping me through things. So a lot of the things that you enjoy definitely came out of his mind or came as a result of bouncing ideas off of each other. So can't not mention him. Oh, don't worry, we'll get to Vlad. We'll get to Vlad. He's gonna be tricky, but I think we'll get to him, or we'll be able to get him. So my favorite D&D character. Man, so I don't get to play very often because I'm a forever DM. But I did make this character for a one shot called Arctos, who I really, really enjoyed playing because he is a chromatic dragonborn, and I went that new dragon monk, and the way the dragon monk works is that you can what's it called? Where is it? Oh, Echo, and I went Echo Knight. So I did Echo Knight, and where is it? Where are you? Yes, so just Chronic Strike, here it is. So I went Echo Knight and this Way of the Ascendant Dragon Monk. So I would have my Echo punch with fire strikes, and I would punch with ice strikes, and we were like this classic fire and ice combo, just tag teaming creatures and stuff. It was so cool. It was such a fun idea. I'm really glad I came up with it. I'm really glad I got to play with it. But yeah, so like the Echo would attack with fire and I would attack with ice, and the DM just let them play off each other like that. Because if you see here, when you damage a target with an unarmed strike, you can change the damage type to cold or fire, and acid, lightning, or poison. So I just use that in conjunction with my Echo to do that kind of cool stuff. But yeah, that's my favorite. I didn't get to play him very much though, unfortunately. What kind of music do I listen to? I like alternative rock the best. My favorite band is Foo Fighters by far. I was supposed to go see them in a concert like last weekend, I think, actually, but unfortunately their drummer passed away, so they canceled it. But you know, I've really liked them always. And alternative stuff, you know, like Kenan and Kel Celsius Edition. Have I ever listened or watched Eurovision? No, and I have no idea what that is. If I could tweak one D&D wording, oh my goodness. If I could tweak one D&D thing, it would be that you can use, so that sorcerers can use 2 spells in 1 turn. That's what I would do. What's my favorite D&D class to play? That is an easy answer for me, and that is the sorcerer. I'm a huge lover of magic. I think that the intrinsic properties of the sorcerer, like whereas where your body is the tool of creating the magic. I've always loved that in fantasy, and I love playing it in the game. I think they're a little nerfed compared to wizards in some ways. You know, in terms of the spell list and how kind of their meta magic isn't as powerful as I think it could be. But yeah, definitely sorcerer is my favorite. Warning, controversial, but I laughed about it, so it can't be that bad. What is my favorite letter of the alphabet? What a goober. What a goober. Oh, I'm afraid to answer that one. I don't even want to look. Oh man. Yeah, I'm afraid. I'm afraid to look at that number. We just won't. We won't. Do. Questions. Lots of goobering. Why don't I use the champion themes in the videos? Oh, Slick answered this. That's the copyright issues. What is the most toxic champion in D&D in your mind? I'm gonna assume you meant League. Or maybe you meant D&D, like the toxic one of our builds that we've made. Oh, okay, yeah, League. I think, Zyra. Zyra, and this is like super personal bias, super personal opinion. I don't know if a lot of other people will agree with me, but I hate Zyra. I hate her stupid plants. I hate her stupid root. I hate her. She is the absolute worst. She just triggers me emotionally, physically, spiritually, mentally, all of it. Ugh. You got me riled up just thinking about it, honestly. Try it out now. I did. I don't know how I'm supposed to feel about this style. Are the videos classified as entertainment or educational? I assume entertainment. Oh, I did answer this. Huh. Oh. Well, we could be listening to League theme music right now. I must have never... Oh, I guess I did process this, but I could have definitely... I don't know if I'd use it in the videos. I definitely wouldn't use it. I definitely probably wouldn't use it in the videos because I don't know how well like they would actually pull out like against the narration, but I could use that for this stream for sure. Huh. All right. Thanks. Glad I revisited this. Okay. What's my opinion on Ezreal mains who sound like Scion? Huh. Ezreal mains who sound like Scion. I don't know what that means, but it is making me laugh thinking about it. Lots of joking about the amount of money spent on LOL. That's it. Those are all the questions. We got through them all. I'm so proud of us. I just read Ogre's message. What a goober. All right, well, does anyone have any other questions for the Q&A portion? Otherwise, I think we're done. I guess we have a little bit of time. Oh, actually, no, I only got 20 minutes. I don't think we have enough time to build anybody. But if nobody has any other questions, when will I come to Brazil? Oh, I don't know if I'll ever make it to Brazil, honestly. We just traveled to Punta Cana, and I don't know if we're ready to do international travel for a while, but I have seen that there's some beautiful places in Brazil. I have seen that. So, as usual, I'm going to show you guys where we're at. For our upload schedule, we built Cassiopeia last weekend. Hopefully I'll get out Yasuo this on Saturday. And then we have Yon next week. And then for our channel pools right now, oh, it's really close. Wow. We got Karthus and Kennen and Tarek right behind them. No love for Janna, though. No love. What is my favorite D&D adventure? Last Mines of Phandelver. It is the perfect introduction to the world of D&D. It is a beautiful skeleton upon which your DM can attach some character-driven meat and really make it a great personal introduction to the world of D&D. So that's my favorite. All right. It's time for me to sign off, my friends. Thank you so much for being with us. Thank you for making this 100th episode celebration stream wonderful. Thank you for all your great questions. I truly appreciate you all being on here, and I will see you guys hopefully on Sunday, where we will build whoever wins this pool. Hope you guys have a great rest of your week.